Hi, my name is Teresa Koblak, and today I am going to show you how I painted these wispy flowers. What I am painting on is the alcohol ink cardstock. This is made for Ranger, and it comes in a 5x7, so this is nice. You can frame it, or you can use it as a card to give for a gift. Then I will also be using some of the rose gold. This is made by Ranger. And then I will be using some of the pearls. These are the colors that I picked out. I'll leave them in the description box below. So let's go ahead and get started here. I didn't put my pearls in my bowls because they do dry rather quickly. So what I want to do is, as I'm using them, I will put them in my bowls. You can hear it has a little ball in it. Give it a good shake. And only put a small amount in your bowl. So they do dry rather quickly, and you'll want to use them right away. So I'm going to take and just move this over a little bit. And the brush that I'm using is cut on an angle. I definitely recommend picking one of these up just because it does give a nicer effect than using just the round brush. So we're going to make our nice big flower first, and I'm just picking up some of that rose gold and bringing it over. And I kind of have my flower on an angle. If you want to have yours more straight, you can do that too. And I'm just taking and pulling my paintbrush up. Then what we're going to do is go ahead and clean it off really well. And now I'm going to want to use some of this pink. You can hear the ball in it. Shake it up really good. And only a small amount in your tray. I'm using antique butter dishes. Those work great. I love them. But you can use any kind of small little tray just so your ink doesn't travel too far. I'm just bringing a little bit of color in it. And if a few of my petals got out there a bit, that's fine. I'm not going to worry about that. And maybe bring a few more out. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go with a little lighter pink. I'm going to give it a little shake and only put a small amount down on my tray. I'm going to go ahead and pick some up. And I forgot to clean off my brush, so I'm going to do that. Pick some of that lighter color up. And I'm going to put a little more on my tray. I only put it down as I need it because it does dry fairly quickly. And now I want to do my smaller flower. I had a smaller flower at the bottom here. I'm going to do that one too. So again, I'm going to go in with that rose gold, and I'm going to put a tiny bit more on my tray. And like I said, this dries fairly quickly, so I don't want to put too much down. Have a clean brush. And this one is more like it's a a smaller flower just starting to open. So I'm not going to make it really big. And now I want to clean off my brush, come back in, give a little shake, put some of that pink down. And you can see while it's wet, it just kind of works its magic. Looks super cool. Makes it look like you worked really hard to create it. Coming back in on this dry flower. And added a little more color to the dry one. Clean off my brush. And give it a shake. I use blue and green in the stem area. So I'm going to put a little blue here. Pick up my green, give it a shake. And put a little green down. Remember not to use too much because you don't want it to dry up on you too fast. We'll start with our stem over here. Just kind of bring it down. These two flowers are neighbors. They live together, so I bring the stem together. And just a little more highlight on that stem. And now I'm going to pick up some blue. And put my blue in. And a lot of times when flowers are growing, they have a really nice stem at the top, and that's where the bud comes out. The bud of the flower. So I've had these pearl paints for a little while and hadn't used them, and picked up this paper this last week and thought I'd give it a try, and I really like the pearls on this. They give a nice shimmer and just looks so pretty. And I'm not going to add any leaves to it. I am putting a good amount of ink on. All right, and I'm going to go back to this little one and add a little pink. So I'm going to add a little to my tray. I'll give it a shake each time. So I got the darker pink and a lighter pink. Again, I'll leave the colors in the description box below. There we go. We got some beautiful wispy flowers. Little abstract, almost kind of looks like a spider mum. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful to you. And you can see more of my work on Facebook or Instagram, and you're welcome to follow me there. Again, my name is Teresa Kovlak, and thanks for joining me today. If you like this video or it was helpful to you, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. That lets me know that you'd like to see more of my work. And again, thanks so much for joining me. Have a great rest of your day and happy painting.